Today is 21st of June, 2011. We have Roy in the front seat. Roy, see the video camera down there in front of the control stick. Yep. Gotta wave at the camera, let everyone know who you are. Everyone, Roy. Roy, everyone. We also have John sitting in the back seat of this 1945 North American build SNJ-6. It's also known as the T-6 Texan of the Harvard. This aircraft was used as an advanced trainer during World War II. The particular airplane we're sitting in, built May of 1945, as were all three of our airplanes at Warbird Adventures. Built within about 2 weeks of each other, and they all started their career at Pensacola Naval Air Station up in Pensacola, Florida. Served in the Navy till mid to late 50s before they were finally replaced by the T-28. Today we're going to be going out for a 30-minute flight to Kissimmee, Florida. Pretty nice day for it, a little warm, but the winds are light. No clouds yet. See what this afternoon brings. Temps are up, watch your legs, I'm bringing the stick back. I'm going to wiggle the pedals, I want to make sure the tail wheel steering is engaged, and it is. It's clear on the right side, clear on the left side. We're going to start adding power. And we're going to head on out. As we do that, let's get the local weather, see what's going on.
Altimeter 3003. Visual approach in use. Landing runway 15. Use caution for birds on and around the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. Do you have information? Kilo. Kissimmee Airport, information, Kilo. 1250 Zulu, weather. Wind, calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear.
Alright. Ground, good morning, Texan 2, taxi Kilo.
Texan 2, taxi to 15.
15, Texan 2. And we're doing the S turns so we can see, because if you look over the nose, you don't see anything, do you? Nope. Nope. So we weave the airplane back and forth. Steers just like most light planes. You use your feet, rudder pedals. I'm going to taxi out. I'm going to let you taxi back in so you get an idea. If you look in the wide open hangar off to the right, you'll see some P-51s sitting in there. L-39 Albatross back there. Alright, we got the short taxi here. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull over, or just stop short of the runway, do our run-up. And it's pretty much like any piston engine run-up, like you've done in the Pipers. It's we run the power up. A couple more things we check, like our propeller control and the hydraulic system, but we also have a mag check like you have, but we have different power settings for each check that we do. Go ahead and slide that canopy forward 1 notch for me. There we go. I'm going to start powering up. It's going to get loud in here as I do this. First check I do is our hydraulic system check that controls the landing gear and the flaps on the airplane. I energize the system. I look for about 1,000 PSI. We have that. Now we go to 1,600 RPM. This is for our propeller control check. We're going to cycle the prop 3 times. We're looking for a 200 RPM drop, increase engine manifold pressure, fluctuation oil pressure. Not a whole lot of oil splattered on the windshield. Alright, prop check is good. Let the engine stabilize. Now we'll go to 2,000 RPM for the magneto check. I'll go left mag. A nice smooth drop, about 80 RPM. We'll go back to both. Right magneto. Another drop, about 80, smooth. Back to both. Temps and pressure is looking good. We're going to bring the power back to idle. Watch the legs are control check time. Stick will move around all over the place. I'm looking out of the wings, making sure the ailerons are working. Elevator behind us. And the rudder flaps up, trim is set, left fuel tank selected, both are topped off with fuel, propeller mixture control full forward, max to both, altimeter set, radio set, check, transponder coming on. Are you ready? Yep. Alright.
22759 for all the aero traffic ahead on the base, number 2, touch and go.
That's a 23759, we have a visual.
Texan 2, ready 15, southwest 30.
Texan 2, roger, hold short, runway 15.
Hold short 15, Texan 2.
Was that him declaring a touch and go off?
Which one?
One just landed.
261 November Delta, exit on Bravo, contact ground.
On Bravo, contact ground 265 Nova Delta.
And tower 23759, we'll make this a full stop.
759, roger, number 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 2, 23759.
Oh, he's going to keep us here, we could have made it.
Yeah, he's coming in on the left.
Yeah. I think they're going to have us hold here while this guy lands. The other guy's turning base right now.
Phoenix Tower, 351 Tango is 24.
November 351 Tango, Kissimmee Tower, report over Coopy.
Report over Coopy.
Don't see anybody else, so hopefully we'll get it after this guy clears the runway. He's doing a full stop. Nice little bounce.
Oh, it's thinking that.
I want to take a circle southwest of the airport for right traffic, runway 15, report circling.
Approach green 125.
759, if able, turn left at taxiway, echo, contact ground point 7.
3759, turning left at Echo, contacting ground on point 7.
X2, runway 15, clear for takeoff, Cessna traffic on the VOR, approach 5 southwest of the airport.
Texan 2. Alright, final's clear, runway is clear, we've been cleared to go. I'm going to adjust the squats on the intercom, it's going to be kind of hard to talk till we're in the air.
803 November Delta,
No problem.
touch and go.
Touch and go, 803 Nova Delta.
We're just going to keep it rolling, feet are off the brakes. We're going to line up on the center line, then I'm going to start adding power. 36 inches of manifold pressure, 2,250 RPM, at 600 horsepower. Once we get rolling, I push forward on the stick. I'm going to keep it straight with my feet. We're going to raise the tail. We're going to pitch the nose to the climb attitude, which is about right there. Now we're just going to let the airplane fly off about 90 miles an hour.
Short approach.
803 November Delta, approves requested.
Landing gear's coming up. I'm going to bring the power back just a little bit. Power reduction here, 28 inches of manifold pressure, 1,900 RPM.
351 to Tango traffic, miles south of the airport, southwestbound T6 out of 500 feet.
Tango looking for traffic.
Texas 2 south traffic set 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles out of 1800.
Texan 2 searching. Alright, keep your eyes out in front of us. There's an airplane out there. Traffic in sight, Texan 2. We'll pass off the right.
Texas 2, Roger. Cessna 1 to Tango T6 has you in sight. Texas 2 for exchange approved.
We'll see ya. Got them. They're off to our right and high. I guess Cessna right up there. About right 1 o'clock now. At 2 o'clock.
Yeah, Roger, got it in sight.
Alright. What I want you to do now, put your right hand on that control stick, toes on the very bottom of the pedals for the rudder. Very, very relaxed grip on the stick. It's not going to take much to maneuver this airplane. So what I want you to do is we're going to go through basic up, down, left, and right so you get an idea of how this airplane feels. I want you to go ahead and gently pull back on the control stick and see how the airplane responds. Doesn't take much, does it?
No.
Now I want you to gently push forward on the control stick, just a little bit. About right there is good. That's where we're going to hold the nose. Keep climbing in relation to the outside world. So that's up, down. Let's go to the right. So a little bit of right stick, a little bit of right pedal. We're going to see the airplane will roll off to the right. That's good for the bank right there. We'll just hold this. Let's go back to the left. Left stick, left pedal. A little more to the left. That's good right there. And straight ahead for me. There you go. That's how you fly this airplane. Does it handle like you thought it would?
A lot less.
Yeah.
Needed to bank.
It does surprise a lot of people. It's a large airplane. Not very streamlined looking. And then it's also painted yellow like a school bus, so everybody thinks it's going to handle like one. Let's go to the right. There we go, straight ahead. What's nice too, as we climb up, we're going to escape that heat and humidity for a little bit. A nice break. Keep the climb going. We might have to stop it at 3,500 feet.
Yep.
Until we get clear of some of Orlando airspace, and once we're clear of that, we'll continue the climb to 5,500 feet. to the left, you'll see a couple of lakes out there, just to the left of the nose.
Yep.
We're almost on top of one. We're going to be going to the one that's a little further out there that looks kind of like a mushroom or something out there. That's Lake Pierce. That's our practice area. But for right now, we're going to maintain this heading. Go ahead and lower the nose. We're going to level off briefly. Level sight picture. Keep the nose coming down. A little bit more. It's going to be about right there. Remember to use that elevator trim as we increase airspeed. You're going to need quite a bit of forward trim to keep that nose from going up. Oh, nice job. Alright, now we're clear of that one little shelf of the Orlando airspace. We can raise that nose. We're going to continue our climb to about 5,500 feet. Just kind of hold that pitch attitude right there. To maintain that pitch attitude as you need more backstick, remember to use that trim again to release that pressure. Alright, left turn towards that lake out there about 11 o'clock. So let's keep that nose slightly above the horizon. Go ahead and raise the nose. A little more nose up. When we get to the practice area, what we're going to do with the aerobatic maneuvers is, I usually demonstrate a maneuver like a roll.
Yep.
And then I have you fly the same maneuver and I talk you through it. Alright?
Yep. Keep the nose up. We still have a few more 100 feet to go. Alright, this is good enough. We can go ahead and start lowering the nose. What I want to do is a left turn, followed by a right turn. I'll let you know when to roll out. So let's go ahead and start the left turn. This is going to be our clearing turn. I want to make sure that no one else is out here playing with us. I know the other airplane that we have is still on the ground. So I'm looking around, looking for any other airplanes. Alright, let's go back to the right. Alright, you ready to begin? Yep.
Okay, first maneuver is an aileron roll. Nice simple 1G maneuver. We're not going to leave our seats, we're not going to hang for the straps or anything like that. We're just going to sit here and the whole world rotates around us. I have control of the airplane, but go ahead and keep your hand on the stick, your toes on the pedals, because I want you to follow me through, okay?
Roger.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dive and we're going to get a bunch of airspeed going here. About 170 miles an hour for this maneuver. So we lower the nose, we let it accelerate. There we go, 170. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the nose by gently pulling back on the control stick. We're going to put our feet on the horizon. We want to be 20 to 30 degrees nose up, which is about right here. Once we get there, we stop pulling. We put that stick all the way over to the left. We hold it there with some left pedal until we're all the way right around.
I wasn't expecting that.
Once we get right side up again, we release the aileron, let it go to neutral. We release the rudder, let it go to neutral, and then we recover from the dive by gently raising the nose above the horizon. How was that?
Unexpected.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You want to try doing one?
Yep.
Okay. You have control.
I have control.
What I want you to do is lower the nose, and we're going to descend, or put the nose down. Basically, pick something over the nose and aim for it now at this point. Yep. And we're going to let it accelerate to 170. There we go. Now let's pull back on the stick. Let's bring that nose up. Keep pulling back. Keep pulling back. More. 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 And stop. All the way to the left with the stick. That's not all the way. Keep going all the way. There you go. Hold it over there. Hold it over there.
Beautiful.
Don't let go. Hold it over there. Hold it over there. And stop. Now, gently raise the nose. A little more back pressure. Let's get the nose up. A little higher. We're going to use that excess airspeed. We're going to use it to gain some altitude. There you go. Your first roll.
Hey, lovely.
Keep that nose up. Pull back on the stick. There you go. All right.
Yep.
That's a roll. You want to try a loop?
Can do.
What's that?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do a left turn, but keep that nose up very gently. And we're going to turn all the way around. A loop. We're going to talk about this for just a second. A loop, we're going to pull some G's. We're actually going to pull more than what you feel on a roller coaster, okay? I'm sorry, less than what you feel on a roller coaster. I got that reversed. A roller coaster, you actually feel about 4.5, 5 G's. But it's over with in the blink of an eye. It's over with really, really quickly. Our loop, we're only going to pull 3.5 G's. But we endure it. The duration of that 3.5 G's is much, much longer than a loop on a roller coaster. So it actually has the potential of making you go to sleep. Since you didn't fly all the way over here to fall asleep in an airplane, no, I'm going to tell you how to avoid doing that. When I tell you to, take a deep breath and hold it. Tighten up your stomach muscles. Tighten up your leg muscles. That's going to help keep the blood from flowing down to your toes so you can stay awake. All right?
Yep.
All right, I have the airplane. You can follow along. So the first thing we're going to do is we're really going to let the nose come down. Again, you pick something over the nose and just aim for it. We're going to go to 190, 190. Roy, take a deep breath and hold it. Here we go. We can relax for a second as we come over the top. We're only doing 1 G right here. Take a look at that view.
Wow.
Take another deep breath and hold it. Tighten up those leg muscles. Here come some G's. That's our wake turbulence right there. And again, we're going to raise the nose above the horizon. Gain back some of that altitude we lost in the dive. What'd you think?
Amazing.
Would you like to try one?
Yep.
Okay. You have control. Keep the nose up. Keep the nose up. Don't let it drop yet. Raise the nose.
Yep.
There you go. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and lower the nose now. Keep on pushing it down. We want a pretty steep dive. A little more nose down. Keep pushing forward. Forward on the stick. Forward. There you go. Pick something over the nose and aim for it. Push forward on the stick. There you go. All right, there's 190. Take a deep breath. Pull back on the stick now. Pull back harder. More. More back pressure. More back pressure.
Whoa!
There you go. You can relax for a second. Take another deep breath. Start pulling back on the control stick. Pull back more. Pull back harder. Harder. And gently start releasing the back pressure. But raise the nose. We want to get above the horizon. We want to climb. A little more nose up. There you go. Don't pump the stick. Just nice, steady movements. How's that?
That's great.
How you doing up there? Good?
Yep.
All right, let's do a right turn. Now let's do a left turn, left 180. Keep the nose up. Yeah, keep the nose up. Just gently pull back on the stick. Because we want to keep it in kind of a climb. All right, you ready for another maneuver?
Yep.
All right, let's do a barrel roll. Barrel roll is just a big corkscrew through the sky. What we do is we're going to dive and get some airspeed. We then start pulling back on the control stick. And once we start pulling, we continue to pull throughout the whole maneuver. And then as we pull the airplane, we slowly roll the airplane. Go ahead and straight ahead here. You want to just try one and I'll talk you through it, or do you want me to see one demonstrated?
Demonstrate one.
Okay, I have control. Follow along. So we're going to dive down to 180, 180.
There's traffic below us.
Inside, no factor. Good call. So now we have 180. We're just going to continue to pull back on the control stick. A nice steady pull. We started southbound. As we roll and pull, we'll end up eastbound as we're upside down. That's the eastbound line. We're back to south. How's that?
That was great, but I don't know how we did it.
All right, you have the airplane. We have the airspeed. Go ahead and start pulling back on the control stick, or you're going to do yours. Keep pulling back. Nice steady pull, just like this. Now slowly start rolling the airplane to the left, but keep feeding in that left stick. More left stick now, more left stick. More. There you go. Just hold it just like that. Keep pulling back. Now start taking some of that left stick out. And keep pulling, we're going to raise that nose. There you go, barrel roll. Go ahead and raise the nose a little bit. And let's do a left turn. Relax your grip on the stick, nice steady movements. There you go, how's that?
Excellent.
And you did that was good.
It's a lot less violent than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, much smooth. It's much smoother than like any roller coaster. It's also nice because you're the one doing it. You're the one in control.
Still feel the need to hold onto the side when we're doing something.
That's fine. After a while, you get used to it and stuff, and you realize you're not going to go falling out of the airplane or anything like that. Not unless you really mess up. Straight ahead. Go ahead and lower the nose. We're going to level off here. We're going to start wandering away, our way back to the airport. Go ahead and level the wings. Relax your grip on the stick. Nice steady movement. Alright, still doing good?
Yep, right.
You want to do one more maneuver as we head back in?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, this is going to be a 4-point hesitation roll, okay? It's like that first roll we did, the aileron roll, except we stop every 90 degrees of bank. So, we stopped 4 times. Fourth point being right side up. I have control of the airplane.
Yep.
Follow along. This one's not as smooth as the other ones because we have to do pretty aggressive handling of the stick. All right?
Yep, roger.
So here we go. We're going to dive down. We're going to get about 180 miles an hour. I don't see anybody else out here. So we're going to raise the nose. We're going to go right here. Here we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. How's that?
That's excellent.
Okay, now it's your turn.
The best bit.
We have the airspeed. Go ahead and start pulling back on the control stick. Raise that nose. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. And stop. All the way to the left. All the way over. Stop. All the way over. Stop. That's 2. All the way over. Stop. One more time. Not too bad. Gently raise the nose to the level flight attitude, which is about right there. Hold that attitude right there. As we slow down, you'll need less forward stick, and we're going to head straight ahead. Go ahead and lower the nose a little bit. A little more. Remember to use your fist as a reference out there. There you go. What do you think?
Absolutely amazing.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
Don't try this in a Piper.
I think we'd be in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, probably a lot faster than you intended.
Kissimmee Airport, information, Kivo. 12500 Zulu, weather. Wind, calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 29, dew point 23. Altimeter 3003. Visual approach in use. Landing runway 15. Use caution for birds on and around the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
So we're going to keep going straight ahead. Airport's off the nose, 15 miles. Lost in that murky haze up there. What we're going to do when we get back is the overhead arrival. This is where we're going to overfly the runway. We're then going to do either a right turn or a left turn, depending on which direction the tower gives us. And then we're going to circle back around to land. It's a little bit different. Little, probably a pattern entry that you're not quite used to, and that's okay. I'll talk you through it. We do it for a couple of reasons. One, it keeps us at a higher altitude and gets us over the airport faster than if we were to slow down and all that stuff coming in to lower the gear. So that's kind of a safety reason right there. That makes sense. Yep. The second reason we do it for makes us look good. I'm also looking good. Oh yeah, images and everything when you fly a World War II airplane. Check out all those trees out there. Most of that's under about 2 feet of water. It's all kind of swampy, marshy land out there. And despite that, it still burns. It amazes me how flat Florida is. Oh, it's very flat. It's on a clear day, like in the wintertime, once we get to about 5,000 feet, you can see the Gulf Coast and the Atlantic Coast. Just by turning your head, it's amazing. The highest pieces of land we have here are the fire ant mounds.
Ready for departure.
Number 1747 Lima, Kissimmee Tower, runway 15, right turn to the west, approved, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, southwest approved, November 1747 Lima.
Tower Texan 2, 10 south, southwest, overhead, kilo.
Texan 2, Kissimmee Tower, report initial runway 15.
15 for Texan 2.
Number 107, November Delta, turn 10 degrees, 15 degrees to your right, look for Cessna traffic, I'm out south of the airport on the downwind at 1,000 feet. Traffic's at about your 1 o'clock now, mile and a half to 2 miles.
Looking for that traffic, 107 November Delta. Traffic inside 107 November Delta.
107 November Delta, roger, maneuver to follow the Cessna traffic, number 3 for runway 15, clear to land.
Follow the Cessna traffic, clear to land 107 November Delta, thank you. Kissimmee Tower, Cessna 23868, holding short, runway 15 for departure.
Cessna 23868, Kissimmee Tower, runway 15, right turn to the west, approved, clear for takeoff.
Runway 15, right turn to the west, approved for takeoff, Cessna 23868.
Airport's now slightly right to the nose, 7 miles. You'll see kind of a big tan looking scar out the ground out there.
197 Juliet Papa, Kissimmee Tower, approved, say about a mile from the approach into runway 15 for some traffic on the base and caution looking.
Is light downwind and visual with the traffic to
Good traffic. Number 2, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land 13986.
7 to the southwest, say the call sign.
210 Foxtrot Tango, we're about 5 southwest now.
Number 210 Foxtrot Tango, ident.
Ident 210 Foxtrot Tango.
Alright, we got another airplane in our vicinity, so let's keep looking around, see if we can find them. he called up 5 to the southwest.
Foxtrot Tango into right traffic, runway 15.
So that means he should be off our left somewhere, but
Right
I'm not
traffic
seeing him.
15, midfield down, 1210 Foxtrot Tango. You see me tower, cadet 536 Charlie Alpha is overhead the sand pits with information kilo, inbound for touch and goes.
Alright, you see the airport? Yep. Alright. So we're going to fly past it just a little bit, then we'll do a right turn to line up with the runway.
536 Charlie Alpha, Kissimmee Tower, take in position.
Is overhead the sand pits, 536 Charlie Alpha.
Number 6 Charlie Alpha, report to water tower, expect right traffic, runway 15.
Report water tower and expect right traffic, runway 15, 536 Charlie Alpha.
Traffic on the right. Got him, yep. He'll pass behind us.
10632 Kissimmee Tower, roger, hold short. correction, 14 November Delta, you need to exit the runway immediately.
Hold short, 10632.
And the turn on to the other runway is approved for 8 November Delta, contact ground 121.7.
Contact ground 121.7, 15 November Delta.
2105 Star Tango traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile opposite direction, 1700 Cessna.
Cessna, 2105 Tango.
Roger, Cessna 23868 traffic, let's make that 1747, Lima traffic, 12 o'clock, about a mile opposite direction below you as you inside.
Traffic inside November 1747 Lima.
Text 2 left brake, runway 15, number 2 following traffic on short funnel.
Yeah, left brake number 2 for 15, Texan 2, searching.
Number 13986, when able turn left, contact ground 121.7. Text 2 down to 1000 speed.
Texan 2. Okay, right turn, let's line up with the runway.
Close tight down 17.
There we go. Perfect.
10632, you did call ready?
So we're ready.
Roger, stand by.
Alright, there's the traffic we're following. They're just about ready to touch down. They're right over the numbers now. Yep. Straight ahead. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Number 210 Foxtrot Tango,
Okay.
number 2 on T6 traffic overhead.
Let's do a left turn, left turn.
107 Room Delta, contact ground on Bravo.
And we're just going to slowly start bringing the power back. Go ahead and gently pull back on the stick to keep the nose up.
Takeoff runway 15 southwest departure approved.
Therefore takeoff southwest approved 1062.
Landing gear's coming
down.
down.
Room for a Cessna, he's taking the runway now.
Landing gear down to lock right, landing gear's down to lock left.
Side number 2, clear to land.
210 Foxtrot Tango, stand traffic side, number 2, clear to land, runway 15.
Pull back on the stick a little bit more for me.
210 Fox Tango.
Number 536 Charlie Alpha, enter midfield right downwind runway 15.
And we're just going to keep the left turn going. We're going to line up with the runway again, okay?
536 Charlie Alpha.
Approach speed in this airplane is about 105 to 110. In a second, I'm going to put the flaps down. When that happens, you're going to have to lower the nose because we slow down really quick. So here comes the flaps. Go ahead and lower the nose. There you go. A little more nose down. Landing gear's down to lock, flaps down, trim is set. Left turn, please. Prop and mixture full forward before landing checklist is complete. We've been cleared to land. Runway is now clear. Keep it coming around just like this. You're doing really good. This is where small movements come in handy. Lower the nose. Just keep it down. We're not ready to flare just yet. Go ahead and level the wings. Relax. Start looking down the runway. All the way down. Gently start pulling back on the control stick. A little bit of left stick. Pull back a little more. Not there you go. Just ease it off. All right, I have the airplane. Very nice.
Texan 2, right turn when able, contact ground point 7. Have a good day.
Texan 2, thanks. You can open your canopy up all the way back. And I want your toes on the rudder pedals.
Hang on just a second.
976 Charlie Alpha. After the Cessna employees turning in now. Taxi to runway 15 on Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi 15, Bravo Alpha, 976 Charlie Alpha. Kissimmee ground, cadet 610 Foxtrot Tango, outrun up 6, request taxi to runway 15.
Texan 2 to the ramp.
Yep. Alright.
610 Fox Tango,
Toes on the
runway
pedals.
15 Bravo Delta.
Yep. Remember how we did those S turns?
Yep.
That's what we're going to do on the way back. Right turn on this taxiway. And we'll just slowly add some left pedal here to stop the right turn from going. We're going to go to the left side of the taxiway. Now back to the right. There you go, nice small movements of the pedals, nice and smooth. Back to the right, there you go, you got it. Did you have 10 hours? Yep. You fly pretty good. I liked it. That landing was nice.
Airport 2, proceed down 15.
Airport 2, proceeding down 15.
Alright, it's going to be a left turn. Did you enjoy it?
Absolutely loved it.
Alright. We're going to continue those S turns, but we have to be careful now because this taxiway is narrower. Right, there you go. Okay, I have control.
Yep, roger.
Get in and out of this heat.
Kissimmee ground, cadet 210 Foxtrot Tango.
Coming up now is the hardest part of the whole flight.
Yep,
without hitting anything.
210 Fox Tango, straight ahead of your flight.
There we go.
Foxtrot, clear to taxi through your flight. Thank you.
Kissimmee ground, edge at 50626 with Lima, coming out of Kissimmee Jet Center.
Roy, thanks for flying. You did good up there. You can start undoing your belts and harnesses. I'll be right up there to give you a hand out.
Fabulous, thanks.
My pleasure.